I didn't really think adjectives like skinny, thin, or shallow could be used to describe buildings until I came across the Sam Kee Building. The building is a tourist attraction located at 8 West Pender Street in Vancouver. The building is celebrated for its unique architecture, the impressive history of its founder, and its cultural significance to the Chinese community. It is, according to Guinness Book of Records, the shallowest commercial building in the world. Designed by architects Brown and Gillum, the steel frame building has a ground floor depth that measures 4'11" from storefront to rear of building, with a 6-foot second floor depth from overhanging bay window to the back. The building is a tourist attraction as well as an insurance building. It is recognized both on the City of Vancouver Heritage Register and the Canadian Historic Places Registry as historically significant. It was first restored in 1966 and for the second time 20 years later. In 1903, one of the wealthiest firms in Chinatown, the Sam Kee Company, purchased a standard-sized lot. However, only 9 years later, Pender Street, the location of the building, was expanded, chopping off 24 feet of the above-ground parts of the building, making commercial use of the remaining frontage practically impossible. Sam Kee was left with such a small piece of property that no one expected anything to happen there. Neighbors offered to buy off the remaining land, but he refused, deciding to build against the odds. He hired architects Brown and Gillum in 1912, who designed the structure which is now the famous Sam Kee Building. The slimness of the building has not taken anything away from it, as it was a hive of activities, with the barbershops and public baths in the basement, the offices on the ground floor, and the apartments on the top floor. Sam Kee was the known alias of the company's founder, whose real name was Shong Toy, a self-made man who came to Canada as a laborer in 1874. In 1888, the company went on to become one of the biggest merchant firms at that time in the city of Vancouver. He ventured into business soon after, beginning with buying a share in a laundry business. Later, he added a small grocery store, started an import and export company, started steamship ticket sales, and eventually real estate. The success of Sam Kee was a main factor in the rise of Chong Toy, his wealth, and his popularity in Chinatown. He still has a number of buildings to his name that are still standing, but the Sam Kee Building is the most famous. There are unconfirmed rumors of a tunnel that runs underneath the basement of the building, from the opium dens in Shanghai Alley, and that the tunnels were used as an escape route when the police raided the area. Well, there you have it, the shallowest building in the world. Leave your questions and comments below. Let us know if you would have sold or developed the Sam Kee Building if you were in Shong Toy's position. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more weird videos brought to you by Epic Clips.